Good morning, friends. There is a man who is in a hurry waiting for a jeep where he can ride on. And this man knows that he has a little time to reach his workplace. But his problem is he don't know what time is it. That's why he asked the lady beside her to know what time is it. And you know what the lady says? You're asking me what time is it? Then it is time for you to buy your own watch for you to know what time is it. And that lady just walked out without telling the proper answer in his question. For us, friends, we know that we are living in the end times. But do we know what time is it? And for us to know what time is it, we're going to ask for our friends, or we're going to ask for the pastor what time is it, or we're going to buy something for us to know what time is it, and then we will just receive an improper question, or with improper answer in our question. We know, friends, we can know the proper answer by knowing our Bible personally. So let's open our Bible in the book of Psalms 119, verse 126. Our title for this morning is, what time is it? It says here, it is time for the Lord to work, for they have made void thy law. So here we will have 3 points for us to know what time is it. First, it is time to spend more with the Lord. To spend more with the Lord, we will have an intimate relationship with Him. And friends, if we will have we know that we are living in the end times. We know that we are living in the Day of Atonement, where Christ, our high priest, is mediating with us to the Father. And here, friends, we know that the Day of Atonement is a time of self-examination, a heart searching. So, for us to know what is in our heart, do we love God? Are we spending time with God? Or do we have an intimate relationship with God? And here, friends, we know that in Revelation 14, verse 1, that it says there that we need to follow where the Lamb is. And who is that Lamb? It is Jesus Christ. We need to follow Jesus Christ by how? We need to look at Jesus Christ. We need to spend more time with the Lord through personal Bible study and through spending time with Him, communing through personal prayer and secret prayer. And then we can know His great love. It says in the Sarah pages, page 22, paragraph 2, only by love is love awakened. And to know God is to love Him. And to love Him is to have an intimate relationship with Him. Friends, who is married already? I know Ate Delsa. Yeah. Okay. For you to preserve your intimate relationship, what are you doing? You have to spend, or you need to have a quality time together where you can talk, where you can encourage one another, where you can share your burden one another, to know each other, and then your love will be preserved and it will grow and grow and grow. And for us, friends, we need to have an intimate relationship with God. We need to know God personally. And if we know God, we will love Him more and more. And if we will love God, we will know His calling, that He is calling for us, that it is time to work. What God says, if you love me, keep my commandments. John 14, verse 15. It says in Matthew 28, verse 19, go ye therefore and teach all nations. Go ye. Is that a command? It is. It is a command. God is calling us to work for Him because my people are what? Destroyed because of lack of knowledge. And He wants us to have, if we love God, we will learn to love His precious soul, who is what? Destroying because of lack of knowledge. If we are working with God, we will know that it is time for us to what? To manifest His character, for they made void His law. And it says in Malachi 3 verse 6, I change not. And we know that God's law is the transcript of God's character. And that's why if we are working with Christ, we will know that preaching alone is, it is important, but preaching, if we will preach, we should live the gospel we preach. Because we will become more effective if the people may see that Christ is living in us. And What is the gospel we are preaching? It is Christ. That's why we need to have a Christ-like character where the people may see who is Jesus Christ. Francis says in Christ Object Lesson, page 69, paragraph 1. I know you remember that one. It says there, if my character shall be perfectly manifest in his people, then he will come and claim them as his own. Do you want Christ to come? Then let's live his life. So, here friends, we know that Jesus is coming soon. And Christ wants us to know what time is it. What time is it, my friend? It is time to spend more with the Lord for us to have an intimate relationship. And second, it is time to work for the Lord because His people are destroyed because of lack of knowledge, without knowing the truth, without knowing that there is a hope. There is a salvation for them. And third, we need to what? It is time for us to manifest His character. Then Jesus will come and receive us as His own. So friends, here I want to ask you, when will be the time that we will give our mind, heart, and soul to the Lord? When will be the time that we will give our full energy to work for the Lord? Well, will be the time that we will spend more with the Lord. When will be that time? So friends, I will ask you another question again. Do you want to give your full time with God? Can you show it by raising your right hand? The Lord sees us, my friends. And before I sit, I want to read this quotation. It says here in Education 296, verse, paragraph 6, to honor Christ, to become like Him, to work for Him is the life's highest ambition and its greatest joy. So let us honor Christ, let us love Christ, be like Christ, and let us work for the Lord. And this will become our highest ambition and our greatest joy. Good morning and God bless, my friend. May you ponder with this message. So, God bless.